I'm at the side of Millville Chapel, as you can see. It's very uneventful along this side, but one thing that has got me attention that I've never seen before, but looked for evidence many times. These columns, as I keep saying in many videos, I don't believe are for support. But if you go up the top of them columns, just up there, you can see a tiny little green metal strip. It's coming from the top platform there down into that. I'll move along, let's see if I can get a bit closer to me. Never seen them before. Up a bit. Look on every one of them. Little green copper bands. Go along. Little green copper band. And that goes right away along. There's also some pretty strange dudes kicking about this church. But the side itself is pretty uneventful, really. Just put back out the door and get people in. Just move out the way, sir. See with the doorway, their brick there. We have the doorway there. Alright. A lot of people about. Anyhow, that was just what I picked up on the side. It's pretty uneventful, as I say, but round the other side, at the bottom of all these arches, there's figureheads, but for some reason they haven't been put on this side or been moved from this side. Took off. A quick one out the front of the chapel here. I'll start from here and go over some of the things that have caught my eye. It's difficult to come down to ground level because there's so many people walking by, and I seem to have pissed so many people off this weekend making videos. It's unreal. But we have all the usual features that don't defy explanation. But why is religion needing alcoves like that, 6 statues, you know? Why does religion need towers like that? It's pretty much, it's almost identical to, well, a lot of churches. The main front, you have your 2 towers, one either side. But the other thing that just caught my eye, I can't really see very well. Looks like a metal rod going straight down the centre in there. Quite a nice building. Just attempted to go inside. But to go inside the church part, I've got to ring a doorbell and go and start asking permission. And the shit I've had the past couple of days, I won't be doing that. What I'll do, I'll just get past the people here and just have a look on the door level here. I do believe this door to be a later date. All these steps here will be put in at a later date. But I just want to get a lovely look at the door really around this side. I don't think it's the original door, but they're quite sweet. I wonder if Miss Havisham would be able to tell me who these are. The other things I've noticed on this one as well, we just go up a little bit from there. Where's it gone? There it is. Oh, the angel of some sort up there, and one on the other end. a slightly different view of the tower here. And what looks like the metal rod that's running through it as well, straight on the centre. It might be a rope, I can't really see. But anyhow, I'll switch off and go around the side. Well, I might not need to switch off. Stunning place, Leeds. I mean, just look at that off the road. High-tech 101. Shaky a bit. Church. Has a lot of the sounds of city churches. Has this what I call skirting board, which this sticky out there at the bottom, that I believe is just a stick and plaster basically that goes right round the building, that covers up any windows or anomalies in the building that we're not supposed to know about. Come around the side there, but what's strange to find, there's so many little niches. I don't agree that might be a religious figure, but I don't believe that was there originally when it was built. I think there was something else them recesses, but hang on, who have we got there? What type of smiling chappy? Don't know who he is. Let's move along a bit. Sure, I've spotted another one. There's another one. But it's really just like quite a lot of the churches I visit. So I mean, these are supposedly support walls, support columns, you know. I don't believe they are whatsoever. I believe it's to do with the makeup of the building, the functionality of the building. I mean, just on that little tower there, creepy dudes everywhere, you know. So I do know this church is cameraed up. Not that they can do anything with me walking about outside, but the trouble I've had with churches since I've come here, or a church, oh, the door's just open, so I may well be able to get in once I've finished out here. But again, on the doors, same as the other two. Just try to bring out, give you the rough idea of the shape and size of that, how far it goes up. There are just figureheads everywhere you look. Don't think these are focusing in very well, but I know there's some more on the other side. There's another one there.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Right, I'm back. Had to end this one rather abruptly because yet again I was pounced on by security for walking around the outside of a bloody church taking pictures, which is absolutely tough and ridiculous, but there it goes. 3 times in 3 days I've been jumped on for taking pictures, which is absolutely ridiculous. But anyhow, back to the building. I've already shown on the other side these things up here. Firstly, that is not a wall support regardless of what anyone says, but there's actually copper bands that are running down through that, so I dare say once over find some old pictures. There will have been something stood on the top there. I'll go back round to, I don't know whether I got her or not. There's one up there, look, they're everywhere. Well, these things here, you can see clearly sticking out there. They are not support columns, you know. It's part of the functionality. I'll have a quick whip round this side. Hang on. Sort of puts you off a bit, you know, when you constantly get bloody badgered just for taking pictures. But it's certainly a church for scary dudes. And the next one, if I can just move along without shaking too much. And it's the same there. See if I can. Religion. Yeah. What I have found strange, and I have noticed a lot, with being interested in churches. You can go into churches, and you quite often pick up a little leaflet that tells you about the church. It tells you all about the artefacts inside the church, but it never ever mentions why all the carvings. Who are these people that are carved into the brickwork, you know? See, I mean, there's bloody security cameras absolutely everywhere. But even with the small windows with this church, you still have your little scary dudes. I call them scary dudes. God knows what they are or who they're meant to be. You know? Where's he gone? There he is. Oh, see he is. Can't really see. There's the camera. Beautiful little windows. But there's, like I say, this sticky out skirting board bit that goes around the bottom. I think that hides a multitude of sins. Now, bigger windows, as we'll just pan up. And up across to the other side. We will find another one there. Now, I've been inside, I've just took some still pictures. I was asking the chap, as I always do with every church, is there a downstairs underground level? I was told no. That looks pretty deep to me. I would say that's at least 12-14 foot down there. Now, when I told him I was going back outside, well, I asked if I could carry on filming. He did tell me that that's a boiler room down there, which might be a boiler room, but that wasn't its original purposes. I would just want to move around a bit because it's not very often you get to see these little babies so close up, because they're usually high up. Get the camera through. Yeah. Who is that? See, the churches don't tell you about these things. They'll give you a list of what's inside, but they won't tell you where all these things meant to be outside. There's another little one there, there's he gone, King. He looks a bit more worn than the rest of them. I think I've got some shit in my camera lens again. So, yeah, this is another church in Leeds. That not too keen on people walking around with cameras. I'll give him his due. Like, once I told him and I showed him a YouTube page, he was pretty well with it. You know, he went to the, you know, not extreme, but went totally the other way and started telling me all sorts of history about the church, which is interesting, but it's, you know, I don't believe the history of religion. That's a wicked place over there as well. But that's the beauty about Leeds. You've got high tech everywhere and churches everywhere. But paranoia, bloody cameras everywhere is absolutely ridiculous, man. It really is. But anyway, that's enough rabbiting on. All in all, it was quite a nice place. I'll pull back out a bit. Just give me the directions of another church that I might be welcoming. I'm trying to come back a bit, just give you a general look around the roof before I go. So, I videoed 4 buildings since I come here, and I've been security busted, so to speak, on 3 of them. You know, they're just little details everywhere. Pick up. You know. Really love to have seen these. I mean, look at that. Really love to have seen these buildings in the heyday. Really would. Anyhow, I have been told that the church I'm after is about half a mile over that way somewhere. So anyway, this is Mill Hill Church at Leeds, and another lovely building. Bye for now.